And this is A&B Convo's Wrestling Edition.
World Wildlife Federation, you're fired.
I'm sorry, that sticks in my craw, okay? They could have left well enough alone.
Get the F out. That's what they used to say.
It was clever. It was clever.
It was clever.
It was a very 2001
that.
thing to say, for sure.
I think we have that picture, that panda picture. Yeah, that's the panda picture. Man, I want that on a shirt. And I want them to know I will never donate to you.
Kung Fu Panda has nothing on Hardcore Panda.
That's right.
Oh my gosh! But I woosad it away. Let us move on. All right. How are you all?
Did you
Welcome to
introduce
A&B Convo's
Wrestling Edition?
With us as always, episode 5, the wrestling historian Stephen Sandridge. How are you, sir?
Take out your syllabus, kids. It's time to get into history.
I think it's time.
Absolutely. Yeah. So. When we left off at 4, we were in the Attitude Era, and we touched on Shane and Stephanie a little bit. So we're going to actually go into that a little bit deeper. Now, Shane was so interested in the business that he was open to do every job, so much like Vince was with his father. Vince was kind of forced into going in there and doing, doing the commentary. But Shane was like, I'll do whatever. I'll help put up the ring. I'll do I'll get in there. He was reffing at one point. He wanted to do everything he could. And Stephanie loved the business from a young age as well. It was just so magical. They loved that this is what their father and their family had. And as Stephanie gets older, she is willing to do whatever her dad asks her to do, whatever role that is. And she's a woman, so he did not mind objectifying her. Most men, like you said, Triple H and Shawn Michaels, when you interviewed them, were like, well, now that I have daughters, I don't really feel that was right. Whereas Vince was like, let's do it to my daughter too. She is a woman, and that's money. And it was just disgusting.
Yeah, there is a quote where after one of the angles, pops off, the next time Stephanie's on TV, the crowd, it was a different time in 1999, was chanting slut at her. Mm-hmm. And Vince's reaction was to nudge Triple H backstage and do this.
Yep, that
money. Was his instinctive reaction, is we're going to make money off this.
He's all about the business.
Yeah, man. That's his love. Business. That's his real daughter.
Yeah, it is. That's his real family. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. No, it's that was tough.
I mean, even like Bob Costas or Off the Record, one of these like sports interview shows. I remember the one thing that really stuck out to me about this episode is they were interviewing Steph and Shane together, and they're sitting in these chairs side by side. And the first question is, well, what's it like to be a child of Vince McMahon? And neither one of them will answer, and they both just look at each other. And Steph's like quicker than Shane. She's like, you want to go first? And I'm like, bro, that's not the answer of someone who, well, of course. Like, even he had dad issues and mom issues too, apparently. Like, they got into that briefly.
Yeah.
And anyway.